Hello everybody and welcome back to me being just absolutely dreadful at Civ 6, where it is the new version that came out today. Today is the day of airing for this particular series. I record same day. So, we're on the new version and hopefully it won't cause any issues. For now though, we need to choose our research. I think ironworking is the obvious choice here in case we need swordsmen. So we'll do that. Excellent. Okay, we'll proceed for now. I'm trying to remember what I was planning to do with this builder. I think improve this region, but I'm not 100% on that. Maybe that was the plan. Okay, that's Mexico City down there. That's fine. Okay. Just trying to reacclimate myself here to what was going on. It's only been a day. Like, this is a normal amount of time, but for some reason, I've completely forgotten everything we were working on.
Then he turns up the heat to forge some of us into steel.
Indeed. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab currency quick, since that's only one turn away. Wonderful. So this builder is now done. I think we were planning on coming over here. Now there's a lot of rainforest over here. Actually, there's only 2 rainforest tiles. Fascinating. Regardless, we're going to head on over. And we're going to head southward over here. See what we can find. Whole lot of nothing. Sounds good. So what do we want to produce in our capital? That's a good question. I think that the obvious choice here is the watermill. Additional food, additional production, let's go. And then after that, our governor will be established in the city, and so at that point, we should be a little bit more efficient on our builder production. So that's good. I wonder... Are they cut off over here? I wish I knew.
Consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants.
Indeed it is. Okay, so none of these are currently advanced. However, mathematics will likely be advanced soon, as will apprenticeship. And potentially machinery. I think castles is the one that we're least likely to speed up, so we'll grab that, get that out of the way. Continue heading down over here, that seems fine. And then I want to take this slinger down over this way, because I want to scout out what exactly is going on this coastline, because if they can attack through here, which is theoretically possible right now, although unlikely, then we have a potential defensive issue with Yongsan. So that is definitely something that we need to consider. So, we'll be able to figure that out as soon as the AI finishes. There we go. Okay, we're going to come down over here. We did just find a tribal village, which is kind of shocking. Honestly. Also, we need to get into we need to get 11 era score. That's going to be interesting to try to pull off, to be sure. Okay, next turn we'll move over here. But yeah, we're going to have the encampment produced soon. So that will give us some era score, to be sure. Encampments can't be built on hills, correct? I believe so. I do want to check here. Yeah, no suitable location to zone this district. So we would have to clear out one of these rainforest tiles. Possibly this one? I'm just wondering, is this hills? Plains, rainforest. Okay. Good. So a mine would go here, almost certainly. And then next turn, we're obviously going for the tribal village. This is very interesting. This means no one has explored down here. Huh. We might be able to colonize this region. Okay, yeah. That is pretty much what I expected to see over here. She wants some iron. And she is offering us 91 gold and open borders. For a one-time deal. She already has iron. I accept. We can always get more iron. It's not a big deal. Like, we're getting 2 per turn right now. So we're going to go ahead and build a mine here. And that does give us apprenticeship boosted. So that's fantastic. We're going to come back this direction. We do need production over here. And I think... we probably want to consider going for ancient walls or for monument. Or for an aqueduct. That's a district. Provides the city with a source of fresh water. Don't we already have fresh water here? Yeah, we do. We're right next to... Do we really need an aqueduct? Let's see. Cities that do not yet have existing fresh water receive up to 6 housing. Cities that already have existing fresh water will instead get +2 housing. If built adjacent to a geothermal fissure, +1 amenity. Prevents food loss during drought. Must be built adjacent to the city center. Military engineers can spend a charge to complete 20% of an aqueduct's production. I mean, we could put it in over here. We are in need of some housing. That is true. Okay. We'll give it a go. It may be a mistake, but we'll see. Next turn, we do get a population in Gangneung, which is very good for us. Japan just landed a scout up there. That's fine. Okay. There's our Eureka for mathematics.
If it's natural to kill, how come men have to go into training to learn how?
Good point. Okay. I think we grab defensive tactics next. The boost is to be the target of a declaration of war. We would prefer to not have that happen, so we're just going to go for it, I think. Now we could build a warlord's throne, giving us a governor title. 50% increased production towards settlers. New cities receive a free builder. That's pretty strong. Interesting. The game is recommending an encampment, which I'm going to hold off on. I would prefer not to build an encampment for this city, and instead have them for these 2 cities. Potentially a harbor. Yeah, this would be the best location for that. Also potentially an entertainment complex. We don't have particularly good tiles for it, though. So I would kind of prefer to avoid that. Maybe we just grab the monument for the culture and get that done quickly. Over here, I would love to get... There's both a stable and a barracks available. I feel like we need to get both of these ASAP. This also gives +1 production, 1 housing, 1 citizen slot, and a great general point per turn. Cannot be built in the same district with a stable. Okay, so we have to make a choice here between melee and ranged and cavalry. We're going to have 2 encampments, so that's not actually a problem. Excellent. So for this one, we're going to go for a barracks. Okay, this builder is going to come over here. We're going to clear off this rainforest, with the goal being to build an encampment over here. And this is going to be located here, so, I mean, does that really help us strategically? What if we were to clear this marsh instead? And build the encampment here? That would put a zone of control here and here. Meaning that if they wanted to attack Jinju, they would be funneled into this one location, right? Assuming that we have a garrison unit in our encampment. Or it can't be built on hills. That's another marsh there. This would potentially put a zone of control all around here. And we would have up to 3 defensive positions to their 2 offensive positions. Where are we growing currently? Down here. We could pull it off. It would cost us all of our gold. I think we maybe don't worry about it just yet. We build our lumber mills here and here, utilize the rest of this builder. We're going to have to clear the marsh. Do we even have the tech to clear a marsh? Let's see here. I want to search for marsh. Irrigation. Allows clearing of marshes. Yes, we do have the tech. Good. Okay. So we could buy this tile now, or we could potentially buy something else. And that's probably the better option. Oh, I did not mean to press F1 there. Okay, the water mill would cost 320. We can just hold off on this encampment for now, I think. Somebody built the Petra. Our scout is available for promotion. That's nice. Hungary just declared war on Ethiopia. That's fine. Babylon also declared war on Ethiopia. And Scythia denounced them. Hungary, that is. Oh, hello. Here's another villager. Or another village. And that gave us a free builder. That's actually huge. Now, is there anything in the tech tree that allows us to do something with rainforest later? The only thing in here is bronze working, allowing chopping of rainforest. Okay. So here's the idea. We would need to chop these 2 rainforests and build on them. What are we currently working? Fully improved tiles. We are 12 turns away from having another population here. However, over here, we are working 2 unimproved tiles. Okay. How about up here? We are currently working 1 unimproved tile, unless we don't have a plantation over here. Actually, we're working 3 unimproved tiles up here. These spices are not being grabbed. I think we need to improve these 3 tiles. But we'll happily take a free builder. Every day of the week. Sounds fantastic. We're going to need still more builders, of course. But that's okay. We'll push out over this way. Okay, that's definitely the edge of the land. We're going to just immediately turn around and come back. Now, we are definitely building a lumber mill here. 100%. I want that extra production every time. We're also going to build a lumber mill up over here. and that should give us quite a lot of production towards this water mill, which will help our food situation, and I did not mean to hit the pause menu, but our food situation over here is definitely going to be interesting. This tile is hills, so we're probably going to have to do some food importation over here. Because there's a lot of production here, but, I mean, there's this tile which we are going to be buying, and then we're going to have to clear this, so this would become farm, and then this tile would become the encampment. So actually, let's go ahead and put in a pin, just in case I forget that. So we're going to put a pin here, and we're going to do encampment. There we go. Excellent. And I was trying to hit escape to get out of that mode, but that is not how that works. So yeah, that's the idea, is we're going to put an encampment there. And maybe Jinju would also have an encampment that it puts here, although that's hills. It can't do that. This would be an ideal location otherwise. That's hills as well. And really, this position of this encampment isn't so good anymore. But, I should have thought of that. Because this city here, with this encampment, pretty much means that this encampment isn't useful in its location. That said, where else would we put it? These are all hills. Encampments can't go in hills. Even this down here, this is all hills. Is this hills? That's not. Can we move our encampment by reconstructing it? I'd be a little surprised if we could, honestly. I think it's fine for now. This gives us zone of control here and here with the city. So it's the city itself, and then the encampment acts as kind of a backup. Although I think if we lose the city, we also lose the encampment. So that is something we should definitely consider for future playthroughs. I didn't think of this previously, and I should have. I absolutely should have thought of that. Okay. Well, we're doing reasonably well here. There's not really a whole lot to do this turn. We are producing that aqueduct. And we're going to have a growth here next turn. We're also going to finish our monument in our capital. Not that... I mean, it gives us culture, so that's fine. We're making quite a lot of science currently. We are going to want to make additional campus districts for our military cities. It's just that that's a lower priority right now. Okay, we're going to build this lumber mill. And that exhausts that builder. This builder makes its way up over here, and we're going to build a plantation, giving us +2 gold here. Excellent. The next location that we go is definitely going to be over here. And we did just have a pop growth here. So, yeah, we're working this tile. We're going to get border growth over here in 9 turns. Okay, we're definitely a little behind on our builders. I think... that's towards settlers. I don't think any of these are a super high priority right now. I think we should instead go for additional builders to continue to improve the tiles that we have. And these will be more efficient builders as well. He is offering us 38 gold and open borders for 12 iron. I accept. That seems absolutely fine to me. Now we are going to start working on garrisoning this area and start pumping out military troops from this city. But that's a catastrophic eruption happening, and that is why we were not prioritizing getting these 3 tiles improved. It did fertilize 3 tiles, though. So that's +1 food for each of them. Not bad. We'll take it. Okay, is there anything happening this turn? I don't believe so. Okay, next turn. Ethiopia is expanding again. We're not really going for huge expansion, though. I'm relatively content with these 4 cities. I just want to get them massively improved. Another village over here. Okay. We'll happily take it. I think that we obviously need to go to Gangneung here. Toss them some food. Actually, it brings food to us, but whatever. That'll be absolutely fine. We do have some saved up production towards a builder here, and I think we're going to finish that off right now. We can send an envoy. I want to keep sending one to Geneva. I want to send 2 to Geneva and get us up to that 6th level. +3 science in every research lab and chancery building. Okay. Wonderful. Ethiopia and Scythia have both assigned a diplomat governor to this city-state. That's okay. Okay. We're going to continue for now. That's a lot of missionaries running around. I'm wondering how we're doing on the science victory. Probably, yeah, mediocre. Solidly mediocre. Excellent. That's what we're looking for. Okay, over here, we obviously want to go for ancient walls, I think.
The unidentified subject is white.
Thanks,
in his late
Netflix.
20s. He's
Get
someone you
out of
wouldn't
here,
notice at
Netflix.
first.
No, go away, Netflix. Okay. Gotta love it when you're like 30 minutes after pausing your video and you're just like, you know what? I'm gonna start playing an ad for no reason. I usually close it, but I guess I forgot today. Okay, we're gonna proceed for now. We have a lot finishing up next turn, though. Okay. Japan is expanding, to absolutely no one's surprise. This, I should have seen that. I don't know why I didn't notice that there are mountains there. That was a waste. Okay. We're certainly at this point, I think, going to pump out a couple of archers. At least one for each of these locations, for the encampment and for the town. This builder, though, is going to need to come up over here. This is not affected by the volcano up here, so we're going to focus on improving that. This builder, I want to have come up over to these rainforests. And what are we going to do here? That's a hills tile, so we are going to chop the rainforest for sure. Now over here, we're going to build a plantation. Excellent. Then we're going to backtrack up here and build hills. And over here, honestly, I think we build a harbor. It could go here or here. But I think this is a slightly better location. Plus 2 gold from the adjacent sea resources. Right. Okay, we'll start construction on a harbor over there. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to finish our aqueduct this turn. That's great. He wants 1 spice per turn for 30 turns and open borders, and in return he's offering us 9 gold and 20 horses. No thanks, buddy. I want more gold than that. Okay. So that boosted our knowledge of military engineering. That's great. We absolutely want to build our mine here. And then this builder is going to cut the rainforest. Like that. That gives us food and production in our capital. And then next turn, we are going to just build a mine there. Over here, We've already got an aqueduct. What do we want? We could build that encampment somewhere where we kind of can't. This is all hills in the area we'd want to build it. In fact, it's all hills everywhere. So that's kind of no good. I think we're just going to build a monument for right now. That'll be fine. And this guy is, of course, going to come back and build a mine. Now, we are currently working still this tile up here. Why does this tile have an extra gold? Oh, because of the culture from the natural wonder right here. Right. That is the better tile to improve, if we have to make the choice. Sounds good. Okay, Ethiopia's up there. That's fine. I'm not planning on doing any more expansion other than culture borders, so that's fine. I do want this tile. Okay, Korea discovered castles.
If you see a castle under fog, you must walk there to meet the extraordinary dreams.
Indeed. Okay, so we're going to head up over this way, and I think we go for mathematics next. Excellent. So the question is, what are we going to construct over here? Obviously the lumber mill. That is 100% the clear choice. This archer is just going to alert here. And then we're going to produce a second archer, because we need to be bulking up our military a little bit. We're building a mine here. Excellent. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to see about surviving even longer. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.